What do you think has more of an effect on your life? Nature or nurture? Is it your genetics or your cultural, environmental upbringing? Parents and siblings included. So I had this debate with my siblings just a few days ago, actually yesterday I think it was, and we're talking about, all of us are, thank God, or many of us have children who are in other places away from home, and we're talking about how much attention some children need. Some need more than others, some call more often than others, and the debate came up whether this is something that was because of our upbringing, because our parents gave us or didn't give us the attention that we needed or wanted enough, or gave us, or those maybe who were given the attention they wanted or needed as a child, they didn't need it later on. That was a general debate that erupted in our family chat. And what's your thought? I personally opined that it's mostly nature. It's mostly genetics. That's what I think. That nurture has a little bit and nature has a lot. But I was preparing for this running commentary and I heard a talk from the Rebbe that kind of surprised me. As we'll see momentarily how it relates to this question. But in this week's Parsha, Parshas Tavo, we read about the blessings and the opposite that the Jewish people were receiving before they entered the land. And when it talks about this, it says regarding the blessings, Uvo alecha kol habrachot ha'ele vehisigucha. And the words are, and all these blessings will come to you, and they will vehisigucha, they will reach you, they will overtake you, they will catch you. And that's a very strange talk, a verb. Why do blessings need to catch up to you? Why do they need to overtake you? Who's running away from blessings? That's the question we're going to resolve today in a few ways. But before that, I'm going to throw in, first of all, a credit, a date, a merit. I want this running commentary to be in the Zechus of Eleanor Bat Ruth. It's her birthday today. She's a very close friend of our family and one of our supporters. Hashem should bless her, that she should have a great year in every way, in health, in wealth, in nachas, and v'yamalei Hashem kol mishalot libech letova levracha, always. So today is also it's the 15th day of Elul. It's also the date of the establishment of the Chabad yeshiva system called Tomchei Tamimim. So it's a special day in its own right. Everyone should be blessed. It's also part of a running commentary. So the question is, why do we run away? Why might someone run away from blessings? Or why do blessings need to chase you? The blessings that we're talking about over here in this week's Parsha are actually the blessings that we say every Saturday night. Everyone knows about Kiddush. We sanctify the Shabbos by bringing in the holy day of Shabbos with a cup of wine and a meal. Most people know about Havdalah, where you separate. Havdalah means to separate from the holy day to the weekdays through also a ceremony, a ritual with a cup of wine, spices that we smell, and also fire that we recite a blessing and light. What some people don't know about is what goes on after the Havdalah, or in some shuls, in communities, it's actually in the shul before Havdalah. And that's a certain prayer that we say. It's called V'yiten Lecha. V'yiten Lecha Elokim Mital HaShemayim Mishmanei Haaretz V'rot Hagam V'sirish. And it goes on, it says, there's a series of blessings, it's about 2 pages worth or more of blessings collected, all the blessings that are collected from the Torah, all the direct blessings that were given from God to the Jewish people, or from Moshe, or from Yaakov to his sons. All the blessings, all the really good blessings, are compiled, and we recite them right after Havdalah. The tradition is to recite them. Why do we do that? There's many reasons given. The main reason is because we're starting off a weekday after a holy day of Shabbos, and we want to extend the holiness of the Shabbos into the weekday with blessings. Another interesting reason, mystical reason, the Zohar says that as long as somebody is reciting prayers that are related to the Shabbat and is the kind of extending the Shabbat into the weekday, that helps all of those, the souls above purgatory who are in hell, because hell is closed on Shabbos. Ain't gonna work on Saturday. The angels of hell also say ain't gonna work on Saturday. So when we extend the rituals of Shabbos, okay, we're back. When we extend the rituals of Shabbos long, then what happens is we're extending the people in hell, the angels, the souls who are in hell. We're extending their respite from Shabbos, from being in hell or Gehenna, and they in turn bless us for keeping them safe over Shabbos, or extending their respite from the hellish fires. So that's it. Finally, one more point about that is that it's customary to say the blessings of Yitan Lecha together in pairs with another person, whether it's a husband or a wife, parent or a child, two friends, siblings, anybody. But often the custom is to say Yitan Lecha in pairs with another person, so that you're blessing someone else, and that person is blessing you. And that's the Yitan Lecha. The words are, and God should give you all these blessings. Now, which blessings are we talking about? These are all the blessings that are in this week's, or a lot of them are in this week's Torah portion. That you will be blessed with all the grains and the fields, and the birds and the bees, in every way. So, the question is now, why, going back to our original question, why might somebody run away from blessings, so much so that the Torah has to say that these blessings will come to you and they will reach you. They're going to overtake you. They're going to catch up to you. So there are a few regular biblical commentators, and then I'll end with the Rebbe's teaching on this, which is related to the nurturing. The Kli Yakar, the biblical commentator, says that generally speaking, many of the blessings that people have come along with a position of authority, of sirara, like the name of my wife, Sarah. So many of the blessings come with positions of authority. But we have this tradition that somebody who chases after authority, chases after honor, chases after recognition, then it runs away from him. Rodef achar hakavod, hakavod boreach mimenu. If you chase after honor, it runs away from you. If you do not seek it, and you're worthy of it, it chases after you. So here, the Kli Yakar says that God is telling us that we shouldn't be chasing after the wealth and the riches due to our ability to have authority over in the world, whether it's over other nations or within ourselves. Don't chase after authority. If you're deserving of it, it will come to you. It'll catch up to you, even if you're running away from it for real. So that's the Kli Yakar. That's like a simple, good understanding. Another biblical commentator, Netziv, in his book Hamek Davar, says something very interesting. He says when a person, if you look at the blessings, it says, and before that, It says, "V'haya im shomot yishma." If you will listen to God's ways and you will listen to what He wants, then all these blessings will come to you because you will listen. Ki tishmor. So again, there, God is over here. In the simple understanding, God is linking our commitment to following God's ways to being successful. And the Netziv says, if a person is totally immersed in studying Torah, in the higher realms of understanding, then they don't really care that much about their material belongings and success. And if they achieve a level of success that's normative, then they wouldn't bat an eyelash, they wouldn't blink an eye. Of course, they're grateful to God, but it wouldn't interrupt their studies, is what he says. And he says, but if somebody, here the Torah is telling us that if a person commits to doing what God wants and completely immerses themselves in the Torah for real, then God will provide a success that will raise your eyebrows, even while you're studying, even if you're delving deep into some deep concept of Torah, whether it's abstract or not. No matter how immersed you are in the Torah, your success will be that great that it'll shock you out of it in a positive way. You'll be pleasantly surprised. So that's what it means, v'hisigucha, and it will reach you. It's going to catch you. It'll overtake you, even though you apply your mind to Torah study and to doing mitzvot. But because you do that and you don't seek the blessings, they'll find you and surprise you. It's a beautiful thought. Finally, the Rebbe talks about this. He was talking to children in the 60s, I think it was. And I don't know exactly specifically if he's talking about someone specific or all of us. But of course the Rebbe is talking to all of us all the time, because the Torah is eternal, and eternal in every time and place, and the message lasts forever. So the Rebbe said that it might happen that our tradition is that we should be blessing each other. We should be kind to one another, extending our kindness, but also physically articulating blessings to one another and talking kindly and bestowing goodness, sending good energy verbally to others. And especially now during the month of Elul, which is the preparatory month for Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, where God judges us and the world, and we want to be in God's good graces. Says the Rebbe, some people, by nature or by nurture, don't have it in them to speak kindly to others. And here the Rebbe said, it's a little bit surprising to me. He said a person, either their nature is a more harsher nature, in which they just don't care that much to extend themselves and to be kind to others in their words, or they were raised to no fault of their own, lacking a mother's love and care and cuddle. Didn't use the word cuddle, but he said the softness and the warmness, the warmth of a mother. And because to no fault, but that's the way they were raised, they don't have it in them as they grow up to be warm and loving and kind and generous in their praise to others. So I heard that directly from the Rebbe, which seemingly validates that. Oh man, I keep on disconnecting over here. I need to find a better running around. But anyway, so the Rebbe says that the upbringing, the nurture that somebody has from a loving mother definitely plays a role in the way they act in their character development later on. So the Rebbe says that even if somebody's raised that way, they should work hard to reverse it and to find words of blessing for other people. And the Rebbe said, when you bless another person, you have nothing to lose, because it's not you that's giving something of yourself. I will bless those who you bless, or those who bless you actually, I will bless those who bless you. So if you bless another Jew, you will be blessed. Or if you bless another person, you will be blessed. So says the Rebbe, you're not losing anything out of blessing another Jew. Bless them generously, and not only will they be blessed from God directly, but you too will be blessed from God. So you don't lose, but you only gain. And further on, says the Rebbe, if a person says, but yes, but I need to rebuke my friend or my acquaintance, and they're doing something wrong, says the Rebbe, in the same area in the Torah where it talks about rebuke, one verse apart, it says, V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, love your fellow as yourself. So if you achieve maximum success in loving your fellow as yourself, then you can go ahead and rebuke them, because you'll do it in a loving way, and that will be more effective anyway in the rebuke. And then, hello. So the Rebbe ended off with the blessings over here, in these Torah blessings. It ends off with Baruch atah b'voecha, Baruch atah b'tzeitecha. Blessed are you in your coming and in your going. And the Rebbe linked this to us consciously seeking ways to bless other people, even verbally, not just materially. Verbally, from the morning, from when we wake up, from when we come back into this world, till tzeitecha, till when you go to sleep at night and you're done for the day. You should always seek out ways to bless others. That's it for today. I think I covered everything. God bless you all. Keep the blessing in your eyes, and they should all be revealed blessings, not hidden, secret blessings that we have to find. Dig deep to find the blessings, but they should all be revealed.